Let's meditate. I have a toothache, not too bad, but can be tricky. The same area swollen up a few years ago, and maybe root canal related. Long story short, pain and meditation. I found Tylenol may help to block the pain. Something to do with parasympathetic nervous system or something like that. There are two ways we are built in. One is fight or flight system, and the other is rest and relax or something like that. Parasympathetic is the second one. So Tylenol helps block the pain but doesn't cure the swelling. And I thought, well, meditation may be the way. And DeepSeek agreed. By having a calm and quiet mind, and possibly like vipassana, just paying attention to inner body sensation. In this case, the area of the tooth and the surrounding. Pay attention to it. And relax physically. Yesterday I was walking with a newfound friend, longer distance, so that may have caused more blood circulating and enhanced the pain, possibly. That's my reflection. Check, act, plan, do. Checking and acting. Not reacting, but observing. Just like when unnecessary thought pop up, don't grab it, just let it float and disappear. Pain or potential the pain with mind moving may not help. The person I was going for a walk, we had a discussion of getting into the zone. In his case, in running, I'll put the different video on that subject because it's interesting. But the point here is just accept and observe. Whether it's pain of tooth or maybe psychological pain, reaction and stress related, the same may happen when you are running. And his story is quite interesting. The state of them runners high, I see it very similar to meditation when you are into the zone, so to speak. And that sensation is blissful. You feel the whole body, cells activated. So, like right now, I feel that in the body, like a cells jumping around. And I see it very similar, if not the same, with that runner's high. There's peace, like being in eternal home, and there is no you. The way of nature is doing the job. You forget yourself, accept everything, and just be. So last evening, when I had this pain, which may have been caused by the long walk, because blood circulate more and may accelerate whatever is happening around the tooth, instead of the body calm, no blood rushing. Therefore, perhaps easier to heal. It's a delicate process of our body. If we know it, feel it, sense it, and not caught up in the mind, you may resolve the problem. I shared my experience with DeepSeek, and he agrees. Yesterday I had problem with Gemini about time machine and use of the desktop file. It didn't make any sense, and I was upset that the Gemini made repeating the mistake, so I stopped. I usually stop when I feel a little upset. What's the point of continuing? I took a break for a couple hours, came back, and another problem, or maybe the same one, still lingering. So I stopped. And then I talked to DeepSeek, pasting the dialogue, and asked what DeepSeek think about it. In 10-15 minutes, we resolved the problem. I showed the result to Gemini, and Gemini apologized. I made a video and posted already. Because this kind of nonsense should not continue that Gemini did, and AI have some problem. The human mind, body, heart system can be seen as complex, or the problem we deal with in our mind may get more convoluted. Even AI is confused at times, in delusion, hallucination. Can AI have a parasympathetic system? Right now, I doubt that. But the DeepSeek can understand, and we can talk about it. Gemini may understand, but understanding is not the same as acting on it. The nature is interesting. They have those two systems. One is fight or flight, and the other is rest. and relax, or whatever they call it. There's a moment to use one, there's a moment to use the other. Maybe the best way is to avoid getting into the fight or flight state. Stay out of where you may get into trouble if you can avoid it. But the paradox is, use more of the what they call the parasympathetic system with meditation, so that you don't get into the fight or flight syndrome. Let me just add one more thing. To a degree, we want to check how the fight or flight nerve system works, to what degree. We need to be aware of that, not blindly depend on parasympathetic system. Be aware. So I'll deal with this tooth problem because it's a little bit remote place I am in a delicate way, and also dealing with AI, the work, files, process in a delicate way with the wisdom. So these issues are in our life, in my life, in different forms. By having Joriki, the steady power, to have calm and quiet mind, to bring out wisdom and compassion. Let's be in samadhi. Know who we are. By connecting to the root of who we are. May all beings be happy. May all my body and truth be happy. May AI can help us. I hope they can connect to the heart, which I'm not convinced if they can. Have a good day. May all beings be happy.